Well, Lisa Cortes is returning again, and it's always a pleasure to have her on the show. She always has some great insight into your life and your plans and attitudes, and you cover it all.
Oh, and you know I love coming here as a regular, you know.
I know, and you also appear on John Cancel's show.
Yes, I was on the True Talks show with John Cancel, and I was doing readings in the audience. It was really refreshing.
A lot of fun.
You know, I love helping people, as I always tell you, just to see someone smile, just to give them messages from their loved ones that went home and give them some insight on spirituality.
So we talk about spirituality, of course, which is an important part of our beings, in a sense.
Absolutely, yes.
What advice would you give to people watching right now? They've had kind of a rough year. Let's set up a scenario. They had a rough year, they lost their job, they're working at McDonald's, but they really need a better job. Their kids are doing okay, but you know how kids are.
Yes.
Okay, and their husband has a job, but it's not the job that he really wants. She's a little bit depressed, a little bit upset. What can she do?
First, I always say don't give up hope. You know, this is the scenario I always give people. When a woman is pregnant, during the first trimester, you know, you don't feel too bad. Second trimester, it gets, when you're ready to have that child and the labor pains are coming quick, you feel a lot of pain, but you know after that pain there's something, a miracle. Right. The same thing in life. When you're getting hit from all areas, it means you're close to what you want to accomplish. You just can't give up that hope, and you have to keep trying.
And just keep going.
Yes, and you have to center yourself spiritually.
But how can you do that? Because people who get really, I don't want to say in a rut, but you know what I mean? You seem overwhelmed.
It is hard.
Overwhelmed. Is it prayer? Is it working harder? Is it taking a positive outlook? Is it going out and doing? Okay.
All of it. Readings, like I always say, readings are important. The spiritual readings help guide you. At least with the spiritual readings, you'll have some insight on where to go. Because a lot of people are lost. They don't know which avenue to take. They don't know where to go. So the readings help do that. You know, they help give you the insight. Maybe I should take this road, or maybe I should do this. To open up doors for you and ground yourself spiritually.
So someone's watching, say, what is a reading?
Well, a reading, everybody has different ways of doing readings.
Use cards?
Yeah, no, I don't use cards.
No, she doesn't.
But you know, there are people that do. Those are tarot card readers, and you have people that use objects. That's psychometry. They may feel the energy of the person. I just use simple prayer, and through prayer, I can focus in on what is the problem and how we're going to fix it. Not just what the problem is, but to fix it. Now, there are readers that will give you the answer to the problem, but they won't fix the problem. So with my readings, I help you fix it, whether it's a bath, whether it's prayer, whether it's some other means, but just fixing the problem so that way you can uplift yourself and become more balanced.
You get more into yourself.
Absolutely.
Deeper into, like Risha, our first guest, talked about. She finally found her
within your inner self, and you become more positive. And when you're balanced, you could have 5 cents in your pocket and feel happy, Ann.
Yeah, that's true.
You could be up the wazoo with bills and feel happy because you're not stressed. Your mind is not stressed. You know you're going to get out of the situation. You know it's bad, but it's not going to last forever. And another thing, 2012, it's going to be kind of rough financially. It's not going to be too good.
You make some predictions, and sometimes you come through on them.
Yes. I said 2011 there was going to be a shift in the political realm where a lot of things were going to be found out. In 2012, I tell people if you're doing anything wrong, don't, because it's going to come to light. Yeah.
Did you predict the tea infusion there? The tea party?
No, the tea party. I just think that there will be a lot of earth changes in 2012. A lot of earth changes. I feel that the earth is going to shift a little.
You mean physical changes?
Yeah, more
like
tectonic
tectonic plates and
stuff like that. You know, rain, weather changes. It's not going to be the end of the world.
You mean that 2012 isn't going to be the end?
No, that's not going to be the end
when
of the world.
When is that supposed to be? They say
no one knows that. And
no, I'm saying.
Oh, they said it's supposed to be December 21st, 2012.
Oh, on the solstice there.
Yeah, you're going to have people running in their basement scared. It's ridiculous because December 22nd.
We did that on 2000.
The Y2K. And you see everybody still here. The only thing in 2012 I can say is it'll be a spiritual change for certain people. You know, I think people are going to become more aware. I do see a shift with the economic situation, more poverty. You know, the middle,
okay.
yeah, the middle class is going to be hard. They'll be crunched.
Yeah.
So either
yeah,
you'll be rich or you'll be poor.
Both ways.
Yes,
yeah.
I see that.
That's not too good.
No, that's not too good. I believe that they will find some cures on certain diseases. So, you know, we'll come up on that. But, you know, as I said, there'll be positive and negative, but no end of the world. No one knows that.
Okay, you can mark that down. No end of the world.
Not at all.
So.
Not at all. So anybody that says that, just go to the grocery store, forget about it. You know? Yeah, no
Have a
end of
nice
the world.
glass of wine and sit back and just say the heck with it.
But you have to really become spiritually in tune, you know, and my readings really help you with that, because we have to find out what the problem is.
Yeah.
You know? And everybody has different issues.
And we've talked before about there are charlatans out there.
Oh my gosh, Ann, I tell people, the way you look for a doctor, look for a reader, because there's so many scam artists. There's so many people taking.
It's an easy thing to scam.
Oh yes, and they, you know, and really, karma, whatever you put out is going to come back. Whatever you put out in the universe is going to come back to you. So all these people scamming people, they will get caught.
Oh, I hope so.
They're going to get caught. But I tell people, please be careful. Don't just believe everybody. Look for references. Check up on the person before you go to them.
Who do you know? And actually, personal recommendation probably is the best way.
That would be a great way to do it, because now people are desperate for money. They're doing anything, and you know, it's just like any other profession.
And we've talked with Lisa before, and she felt that her gift came when she was about 3 years old.
Yes, at 3 years old, my mother was in the living room. I was little thing, and I was telling her about my spirit guide. I didn't know it was my spirit guide back then, but describing a woman and seeing things that other children didn't see, and she was amazed and scared.
She bring you to a doctor?
Oh, and scared. She was like, oh, this kid, you know. And since then, she told me that I had a gift, but I really didn't target and focus in on it until I went through certain changes in my life, and I realized this is what God wants me to do, and I would not do anything else. You know, when you love what you do, it's so important. Even the people that have lost jobs, sometimes this happens so you could go back to school to do something that you enjoy and you love to do. To take advantage of that. Instead of looking at the negative part, look at the positive part. You know, I give an example. There may be two men, both lost their jobs. One is angry, and oh, I'm just tired. I don't want to be bothered. This is unfair. Then you have the other person that may say, you know what, I know it's bad, but I have to get 2 jobs. I'll make do. It's the way you handle the situation.
It's always your attitude.
Absolutely.
How you handle. Because even something, you know, even with the floods and things like that, some people kept a positive attitude and they were able to keep going and discouraged at times, but were able to keep that positive attitude. And it almost permeates the people around you.
Yes.
So that they don't get depressed and they know that you're strong and they can be strong too. And it's so important, I think, to keep that positive attitude.
You have to, because people send up, we're energy in. If you're around someone that's always negative, always a pessimist, I'm telling you, it's going to rub off. Leave, yes. Because that energy just radiates. Yeah. So you want to be around, you know, focus around positive people, surround yourself, with positive people. A lot of times you have people that try to pull you back down, even when you're going up, because they see that you're rising, so they want to pull you back down to their level. So I tell people, no, stay away. That's right.
Don't get healthy.
That's right. You have to.
So, you know, there's a lot of things that you can do to keep a positive attitude, and Lisa certainly is a person that feels very strongly about that, and she tries to get people to think positively and do things that are going to be good for them and not bad.
Absolutely.
Right.
You have to take care of the spiritual body. Not, you know, we cleanse our physical body. You have to cleanse and balance your spiritual body. Because I say we're spiritual people in human bodies, not human people with a spiritual body. We are spiritual bodies in a human body. Right. So you really have to keep it balanced.
And you can see that under certain photographs where they can see that energy.
The energies, absolutely. Just like I explained to you, there's a difference between ghosts and spiritual energies, you know. So we know it exists. We breathe air, but we don't see it.
Yeah,
but it exists.
That's true.
You know,
it's there.
It's there.
Well, and you're here, so we're so happy to have you here.
Always, I'm
Lisa
glad.
Cortes with it's always a pleasure to have her on the show. She always seems to give us a little boost in our energy because she works with energy, right?
Yes.
So keep it
positive energy. Remember, positive. If you
Positive.
have someone negative around you, you know, stay away from them because you're going to have enough to deal with in 2012.
going. Right. So does that count for 2-year-olds that are always negative?
Oh, 2-year-olds. Oh my God. They're innocent. They're innocent. And animals, you know, they're enough.
Well,
they're
we're
babies.
both.
Oh yeah.